S&P closed at highs. So again, dropped down to the zone, then went up. I say tomorrow's going to be the continuation. We talked about turnaround Tuesday today. You got the dip buy. Tomorrow, I bet we just continue up. If we got a dip buy, not that I'm a 0 days expiration person, but if we got the dip buy, I would buy some calls tomorrow. NASDAQ just rocking and rolling. That obviously needs to chill. Matt says he got in long the NASDAQ this morning, still trailing. I don't know who taught you these habits, but he sounds like a guy that might know what he's talking about. So he didn't just scale out, start hacking off limbs. If I'm trailing this, yeah, my stop would be below this wick right here. Tech. I don't know. Tech just looks way more overbought than the S&P does. But for now, I gotta say, even though I'm short Apple and it's not good news for that position, it does kind of look just more like the continuation. We should have slowly sold everything in the growth account instead of all at once. Yeah, unless everything's sold off, then you'd be saying the exact opposite. We should have just sold it all. I don't play that game. I just wanted the cash. I have a plan to buy other things, and I wanted the cash available, not make 92 trades when I need the cash. Yeah, Apple was the mover today. Russell looks like the buy still. Russell's still in that zone. He's hanging out. He's holding on tough. I would, not that I would, but I would feel better buying the Russell out of the other two right now. The other two, I think it's worth waiting for a dip buy. So hopefully CPI, PPI, something has a red excuse. We're going to get the rate decision tomorrow as well. Hopefully not a single person on this planet thinks we're going to do anything with the rates. I think they're just looking more for what's Powell going to say. What's the verbiage we're using here? Any kind of guidance to where we are going to cut or not? Or is it going to be the same thing he said for the last 4 years? But if we do get that move down right before, I would call that a dip buy. And Cody, all sarcasm aside, I would just buy the 0 days expiration. And it might be the one day it doesn't work, but that's the worst that could happen is you buy the absolute peak. And once you're over that fear, you don't want to be just running and gunning, just slinging, just trying to, you'll just lose a whole bunch. You still want to be strategic with it. But that's what I would do tomorrow, is look for that dip buy.